shall we? Let's just kick in. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I hope this is working okay. Hiya. Just checking, I think that's about right. I think you can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Good evening. I see the camera's not quite right. I'm just going to alter that camera a little bit. Give yourself a little bit more height. Bit more height, bit more like that. That's a bit more like it now, isn't it? I think that looks a little bit better. And hopefully with the sound levels we are okay and we can hear. La di da 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 da. That is working. Amazing technical things, isn't it? Technical things are so amazing. Hi, I'm Darren. I need some practice on my piano, so I thought I'd just come and play a couple of my songs on piano and hope that it works. Sounds okay. So we'll start with a little song called I Believe in You. Thanks for clicking in. Hope you enjoy 2 or 3 songs, I guess. Fragile man, angry man, told to sit so he chose to stand, made things work, found a home, he's a lucky man if he's not alone this world. My heart, my truth, this feels like the end of days. Still I believe in you. A mother's tale, a daughter's fears, sister's hopes, and all those tears for those children born and torn by love and hate. They're the ones that bring the laughter and the joy that makes this world. Her heart, her truth, she falls down, he picks her up again and says, I believe in an inner child running wild, medicated, data filed. Now he sits where he used to stand. Fragile man, angry man, this world. My heart, my truth, this feels like the end of days. Still I believe in you. Her world, her heart, her truth. He falls down, she picks him up again and says, I believe in you. Do you believe in like the little low note at the end there. Here we go. That's nice to get going. Hi, hope you're okay. Thanks for chatting. I didn't expect people to be on the chat that much this evening. We don't advertise the piano session that much. It's just much a little rehearsal really, and a twinkle and a tinkle. But if anybody wants to chat about anything, we can do that on a Sunday evening, can't we? Hi Danny, how are you? Thank you very much. Lovely to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Don't forget, this is the piano thing. There's loads of piano and sort of piano tech that I can do for those poems of yours, Danny. If ever you want to do that. Thanks to Trish for letting me know that it's working. There you go. She's listening upstairs. There you go. She's told me to smile as well. Because I'm always telling her to smile. There we go. Let's do something that works its way up. No. That was the right chord. Something that works its way up the keyboard rather than down. It's a song I wrote many years ago. Probably the first ever sing-along song that I wrote. A song about recovery. With every glass of water, there's a jigsaw and a chair. All the creature comforts for those who live in there. A heart of gold is priceless. We pray your legs don't break, crying for forgiveness with every step you take. Yeah. I'm a mental health survivor. There's a story that I tell of a boy who fell over like a pop balloon in hell. Despite the constant stigma, he came on through. It felt just like a miracle, I swear. That's the truth. Yeah. Now I'm the poet of least resistance. I simply cannot fail. If dogs eat dogs around me, I wag my tail. I'm dancing like a gypsy and I'm shining like the moon. A heart that was in pieces now sings happy tunes. I believe there's someone for me. I believe there's someone for me out there. Yeah, out there. Oh, a bum note. Oh, la la la. Laugh it off, Darren. La la la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. La la la. La 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 la. This is the whole point of me playing on a Sunday night, is practice. You see, when you play these songs on a guitar, you play a bum note, you get away with it. You know what I mean? You play it on a piano, you don't get away with it. I do have a coffee though. This is to keep me going, a little brew. Probably play a couple more of these songs just by way of a little practice. I actually figured, and Danny, if you're still watching, this is a little something in terms of if you don't gig that often, sometimes when you've not got the confidence, you've got to force yourself to play. You've got to give yourself that gig and that opportunity to play to get yourself in focused and in the game. And it's the same with there's lots of creative people around who think, oh, I want to do that, and you don't do it for ages. Take Catherine Greenough, for example. She's managed to write 4 books now, is it, Catherine? Lovely to see you on the chat, Catherine. Hiya, good evening to you. Hope you're well up there in Port Patrick, one of our favourite places. Me and Trish, we love coming to Port Patrick. We don't get the chance to do it often enough. I should write a song about Port Patrick. I really should, and I should stop saying as well. So I was saying before, about being creative. This is what I'm doing now. Is I don't play piano often enough, so I'm forcing myself to do it by putting myself on the spot and saying, go out there, play your songs on piano, do it, give it a go, see if it works, and just play it for the love of playing. Really, we're not here to impress anyone, are we? We're just here to play. Good evening to six books. Catherine, you've written 6 books? Jeez, we need to catch up on some reading, Trisha Plant. And Catherine, you need to do some audio books for me as well. Rachel's on. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Just found this accidentally while watching this morning's show with Tim and Laura. We only caught the last 15 minutes this morning. Really enjoyed it, guys. This morning was beautiful, wasn't it? I was gonna say how much we enjoyed this morning. Again, the Sunday morning shows are absolutely, they're just wonderful. We decided a little while ago, Trish and I, we were going to switch to the living room, which meant we could turn the living room into a little mini film studio. And so we've been doing these living room sessions on a Sunday morning, and we've got special guests playing. 11 o'clock every Sunday morning, special guest musicians are coming to our house and playing here live in the living room. If you've not yet clocked the living room sessions on a Sunday morning, 11 a.m. every Sunday, click in. They're great. They're beautiful. They really are. Tim and Laura were our special guests this morning, and they were wonderful. They really were wonderful. And quick slip of my coffee, excuse me. Next week, next Sunday, as Rachel knows, we have the Mary Moden Band playing live in our living room. And I don't know how we're going to get everybody in to our living room. I don't know how many are in the band next week. But it'll be what it'll be, and it'll be lovely. 11 o'clock Sunday mornings. And it's lovely. And Rachel, I know you won't be singing, even though we ask you to sing every time we play. Rachel Robinson, we hope you're going to come and be audience. There's free crumpets and tea cakes, by the way. Danny's just in the chat there agreeing with what I said earlier. It always takes a kick to go and recite my work. Need to, what's that? Shady, just do it. There you go. I worked that out on the flyer. And this is what I'm doing. I know I'm amongst friends, and you know you're amongst friends if you pick your friends wisely. There you go. Hiya, I'm Darren. Thanks for clicking in. Wearing an old man's boots, he's a boy on the ball. It's push and shove and over the wall, and he's buckling through on a mission to score. He's got a minute's silence to remember the war. Whatever the weather, the church bells ring as a working class athletic thing turns a fragile boy into the man who can take a hit, still shake hands. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain come down. A Sunday morning footballer comes home, wearing a shirt that bears his name. He gives his all to what he calls the beautiful game. Now it's a game of 2 halves, or so they say, and a chance that she missed, she regrets to this day. But clean through was just about to shoot when she turned to find a girl stepping into her boots. Rain come down, rain fall down, rain fall down, wash me clean. I'm so dirty, with bruises like I've never known. On the legend side of 30, a Sunday morning footballer comes home, wearing a shirt that bears her name. She gives her all to what she calls what he calls the beautiful game. Sunday morning footballer. It's a song that goes back a while in my list of songs, my songbook, and if I don't know if you've ever seen it when I've shown it on the live streams, but there's a piano version of that was recorded and played live by Tom Seals, a world-class boogie woogie piano player who is also a big fan of that song, and he does a wonderful, wonderful piano version of Sunday Morning Footballer. He really does. Thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you. It's getting better, isn't it? I mean, you know what it's like. You play a different instrument. The one you're out of your box, out of your what's the word? Comfort zone. It's good to be out of your comfort zone once in a while. I was thinking before about playing 4 songs tonight, and I was trying to think, do I actually know 4 songs on the piano out of my repertoire? And I probably do, but I've not played them for so long. What else did I write on the piano? With Your War, and I played Your War last week. We could play that, I guess. It's not a happy song to end on. Song before we play it and before we go, because I'll probably play one more song and then nip off, just to I'll tell you a little bit something about this song. It was when the latest conflict in the Middle East kicked in and became really, really brutal and nasty. It wasn't, of course, the only war or conflict that's going on in the world. There's always something, and there's some horrific stuff that we don't get to know about that's going on, that is just lost in the small print, or because there's no British interest in certain conflicts. We don't get to hear about them anymore, or we don't, so they're in the small print. And the latest Middle East one kicked in, and I'm like everybody else, like so many other people, have been so really, really distressed by it. And, hi Phil. Love your late night jazz voice. Thanks, Phil. Phil out in France. Hey, buddy, you're right. Lovely to see you. Not seen you for a little while, of course. But I know you came over to England and we missed you. I was going to come to the school reunion, but the weather kicked in, didn't it? And I just didn't make it. It was one of those things, and I was quite sad not to. But you know what? We still want to come to France. We're halfway there because Trisha's got a passport now. So we're halfway to France now, Phil. I'll let you know that. But going back to the song, I won't sort of talk too long tonight. And I, people say, no, and I'm on the side of this and someone else is on the side of that side. Oh, well, if you're not on our side, then you're on the other side. And I've spent so long saying to people, well, no, there's a third side. There's a third side. There's a big group of people, which is the vast majority of us, who just want the two sides of the conflict to sort themselves out and to sort of come together and just crack on with ending the conflict and trying to find a way to live peacefully. That's how the vast majority of us want the world to work. And so, yeah, if I don't support the Reds, that doesn't mean that I support the Blues, because it might be that the Reds and the Blues are both equally wrong, and I support the bit in the middle that says, let's all get along. Most of us do. But it's amazing how our voice is always so suppressed, isn't it? We're not headlines, are we? Peacekeepers, people who want peace. One of my singing groups, I run a number of singing groups with older people, and every now and again I get to find a little bit. Sorry, the volume's low, is it, Catherine? It's because I'm just in a room with a couple of mics, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just give myself a little bit of a push there. Just a bit more volume. I'm going to play one more song anyway, and then crack on. But I was saying, we're not in the headlines, are we? When I do these sing-alongs with dementia support groups, every now and then. Thanks, Trish. Good. And one more. Is that? No, I'm trying to show one more. Must be me. There you go. It's not you, Catherine. Don't worry. Come on, I'm losing my thread. I'll just say, yeah, I sing with these dementia groups, and every now and again the most amazing thing happens, right? In that I find out a little bit about what these people did when they were younger, or what they do when they're not coming out singing with us. And I recently found out that this couple, lovely people, I'll tell you their first names, Stella and Chris, and they come to one of my regular sing-alongs, and they're getting on a little bit now. They're in their older years, and they're two lovely people. And I recently found out that they're both Quakers, and if you ever get the chance to study the Quakers, Rachel would say it must have been a bit quiet. The Quakers, if you ever want to find out something interesting, the Quakers, find out about them. Such an interesting group of people, just totally sort of in love with peace and people cracking on. I mean, pure humanists, There's a story that I found out that Tim Hoyer was on the show this morning. We both were together in the Falklands conflict, and about 20 years after I came home from that particular war, I met a couple of Quakers, and I didn't realise until something like 20 years later that these two people had held a peace vigil in my hometown of Glossop every day of that war. Sat there protesting for the end of the war so that we could come home. And I was 18 at the time, So, yeah, when I found out 20 years later these two people had... Sorry, Rachel says it's low as well. I've only got one more song. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough. I'll play one more song, hopefully. Trish can hear through the floor. Dear. Is there any more volume? Let me see if there's more volume. I'll give you a bit more volume for the last song. There we go. No, that's too much volume. There we go. No, that's now way too much volume. There we go. Try that. How's that any better? Now, Darren, stop messing. How's that? That's going to have to be as good as it gets for one more song. Turn your volume up. Here we go. All right? Thanks for watching. What I'll do for next week is we'll turn the volume up next week. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for all your feedback. Hopefully it's just okay. Hey, 1 2 2 2. Hey, 1 1. No, that's too loud now. Oh, Darren, stop it. Right. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Turn your volume up. One more. One more. We don't care whose side you're on. Your war is a curse out of hell. We all need to shut up and listen to the stories only victims can tell. There's no point pretending there are reasons for this. It's a place where nobody wins. Just the usual suspects forcing the kiss. As one crusade ends, jihad begins. There's no heart in the songs that you sing. Your charade will never lead to a dance. Those are not your children, broken and dying. You choose not to give peace a chance. You choose violence. It's not the will of the people, it's not somebody's faith, not for a country, not in anyone's name. It's not the people in boats, it's not the folks who protest. It's greed and humanity and shame. We're not here to carry your flag, your words or the weapons you sell. Our fight is for peace and equality. Your war is a curse out of hell. Your war is a curse out of hell. Well, I hope you've all worked the sound out in the end and it sounded okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening in. I say it's maybe I'm just talking a little bit quiet, but I hope it's okay. And thanks for listening in. It's just a bit of practice, isn't it? A little chance to twinkle and tinkle through some songs. And thank you. We are back on Sunday morning, and as I say, the Sunday morning sessions are absolutely wonderful. They really, really are wonderful. And this coming Sunday, there you go, a little bit of a forewarning. We could get a little bit of research here. Trish says to Mary, how many musicians are you bringing into our living room on Sunday morning? We need to know the answer to that, Mary. Thanks, Rachel. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Sunday morning, 11 a.m, we've got the Mary Moden Band playing live in the living room. Right here, Sunday morning, 11 a.m. UK time. Be lovely to see you. The sessions are brilliant. They really are something to enjoy, and you know, we're loving them. It's great having such wonderful people coming and playing in our living room. It's a real pleasure and a privilege, you know, it really is. And we all have a good chinwag afterwards as well, over toasted tea cakes and crumpets. That's kind of off camera, that. Maybe what we should do, here's an idea for you, Trish. Maybe we should do 2 live streams, one where we play the gig and then get the cameras rolling again while we eat the crumpets and the tea cakes. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Danny, thank you for your kind comments. Thank you. Trish wants to know how many tea cakes to buy. Come on, Mary, we need to know this before we go. New song sounds great. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, there's a few new songs dotted about in the last year or so that have been added to the set. A lot of them were written for the last year's Buxton Fringe show, which was called Darren, Trish and the Fascist Regime, and we won a festival award for the show last year. I'm not saying we win awards every time, because we really don't, but we're doing a new show at Buxton this year called Darren, Trish and the New World Order, and that's the show that we're writing for this year. So are we going to get an answer off Mary before I go? She's probably still working it out, Trish, but anyway, let's just say it and we'll put it to bed, and I'll let you go. Thanks for listening in tonight. We are back with Mary Moden Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Darren and Trish hosting. We'll see you then, if not before. All right, look after yourselves, look after each other. Absolutely brilliant. I think I've got a little sort of this. No, that's this morning's, isn't it? I've not put the new one on that yet. So that was this morning's thing. Oh, here we go. Right, before I go, a Sunday morning, Danny says, a Sunday morning, a Mary Sunday morning sounds wonderful. I will be there. It will be a wonderful Mary Sunday morning this coming Sunday, and there's 4 in the band apparently. So Rachel, you're coming along as groupie, is that right? Rhodey, sorry. Quick slip there. Rhodey, Rachel Robinson. So 4 in the band, that's 5. 5 lots of tea cakes, Trish. And quick hello to Tim Hoy. Hello, Tim. Hello, my lovely. We've been buzzing on that session this morning, Tim, you and Laura. It was so lovely to see you here, you know, and to invite you into our home. It was a real pleasure and a privilege to have you as our guests, buddy. You were fabulous, the pair of you. You and Laura, it was great, and we totally loved it. So yeah, thank you again, Tim. And Mary says, depends on Dom Duddill. Is that an extra one? I mean, if Dom's come in as well, we're big fans of Dom's fiddle playing. That would be incredible if Dom comes along as well. But we'll see. It will be what it will be. Oh, Rachel's not able to come on Sunday. We'll be watching it on the big telly. I'm gonna go and finish my cup of coffee, and Trish made me a little cup of coffee. I won't show you the mug, it's got F words on it. Yeah, but I'm gonna go and finish my coffee now and chill. And so thank you again. Thank you so much. I'll take a bow, like proper musicians do, don't they? They take a bow and all that. I can end it from here actually. Lots of love. Thank you. All right. Have a lovely week. If not somewhere soon, we'll see you next Sunday morning for the live stream, 11 a.m. Our living room sessions. Okay, I think that's me, isn't it? Yep. I can never work out what these chats are about half the time. They're so random. I'm going. Right. Oh, hang on. Someone else. Yeah, someone else. What's this? Rachel, can I come when it's a different band though, please, to watch? Yes, you can. Rachel, you should do that. That would be a great idea. Come and be audience. Yeah, I will work that out. Good night, Catherine. Thank you. Good night, you two. And good night. Love to you and Alan. I hope you're both well up there, Catherine. We will get to see you over the summer for sure. We love seeing you and Alan. If Port Patrick or anywhere on the road. Man, I'll not leave Mary with the last word. See you Sunday. Can't wait. There you go. Lots of love from me. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening to my little bit of a piano practice. We'll do some more with this as we go. I've got some ideas. We'll take it somewhere. Maybe Danny will come and read some poetry over the top of it one night. That would be great, wouldn't it? But no pressure, Danny. No pressure. JDI, buddy. All right? I'm going. Good night. Thanks, Rachel. It's a pleasure and a privilege. All right, that's love.